Hello Africa, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great, mama.
Hello, greetings. I am Harry Agena with the Afrocentric project. And this is where we beam the African ways of life to the world. That's where we give you pieces of information about the African people, both on the continent of Africa and outside Africa, Africans outside Africa, which is known as Africans in the diaspora. I'm bringing you now another edition of our series titled Afrocentric Titbits. And Afrocentric Titbits is all about giving you some pieces of information about Africa, especially contributions of the African people to the growth of the world. And today's edition, you are going to be surprised what I'm bringing your way. So, without much ado, here we go.
Sweet, sweet Africa, I say how you day, oh. I hope you're feeling great, mama.
It is common knowledge that the white man or people in the Western world love drinking coffee. It is a tradition, a morning ritual, if you like, that a typical European especially is likely to offer you a cup of coffee when you visit him or her. They will ask you, do you want coffee, black or white? In other words, do you want coffee with sugar and milk or on its own without anything? Black. It's a ritual, it's a tradition. Now, what you do not know, or what you may not know, because some people must know this also, but I'm saying it's very likely that you don't know the origin of coffee. Is something that you may be surprised to hear that coffee did not originate in the European world. It's likely that you don't know that the concept of drinking coffee did not come from the Europeans or from the Western world in general. Watch as I surprise you in a second.
I never see you Africa, but I feel you Africa. My vein is full of your blood.
Story. Once upon a day, in the year 850 AD, the 9th century, in other words, about 850 years after the birth of Christ, there was a goat herder named Cradle in southwestern region of Ethiopia in a province called Kaffa. He was a goat herder. Cradle. He was doing his normal business of the day when suddenly he realized that some of his goats were behaving very strangely, jumping up and down like they're dancing in a frenzy, kind of like some kind of intoxicated goats. And of course, Cradle got curious and was wondering what's going on. One thing he knew was that the goats were eating red berries before their strange behavior. So he got curious. He decided to check out the berries and find out what's going on. He took the risk actually of eating some of the berries because it could have killed him. He didn't know if it was dangerous or not. So he ate some, only to realize that yes, there was something about the berries, that they were kind of intoxicating, and he felt good about it, and then he felt energized. So he decided to involve some Ethiopian monks around him to tell them the story of what just happened, how his goats were behaving, and what he did, and found out that yes, there was something about these red berries. So the monks got involved. Of course, they ate some too, and then they explored even further. They decided that beyond the outside skin of the berries, they also wanted to explore the seeds of the berries. And so they brewed it. They put it into a brew and made some drink out of it. Okay? And of course, when they drank it, they realized that yes, the quality was also in the seeds of the berries. And they nicknamed the drink Devil's Drink. Okay? Now, they decided to go ahead and take it one step further. They now made it a tradition to be drinking that drink every day. And then, of course, they also decided that it was good because it will keep you kind of alive. So they decided that it was good for them to drink it at nights when they had their night vigils to pray. So it became a tradition, in other words. They now formed the tradition of drinking that thing, which eventually was now named coffee. Okay? So, yes, that's how coffee originated in southwestern region of Ethiopia, in a province called Kaffa, and that's in East Africa. So, there you go, the origin of coffee out of Ethiopia. Okay? Now, this is where I'm going to stop for now. But in the next edition, because I have serialized this, because there's still more information, of course, how now coffee became a global phenomenon from Africa, out of Africa. So I'm going to give you more details in the part 2 of this.
Make we come together and build Africa. Hey, Mama Africa, I sing for you.
Now, before I leave you, let me do what something very important to us at the Afroscope project. Please, I'm sure you do love the kinds of information that we bring you from the Afroscope project on afroscope.com and Afroscope Facebook. Please appreciate us, encourage us to continue. If we know that you appreciate what we're doing, the more we get encouraged to do even better. So please, on Facebook, like us, follow us, comment on our productions, and also on other platforms like TikTok. We are all over. Okay? Please encourage us in order to keep us going. And we also have our main platform actually, which is afroscope.com website. Okay? And until I come your way again with part 2 of the coffee story, and of course more editions of the Afro-cultural Titbits and Afrocentric Titbits series, because we have 2 of them. Afro-cultural Titbits, where we talk about the traditions and customs and other elements that constitute the African culture. And then we have this one that I just finished, which is Afrocentric Titbits. So, show us appreciation. Do what you need to do. We are not spending money. We're not asking you for money. So just share what we have, so that other people will know what you are benefiting from us. And until the next edition of the Afroscope Afrocentric Titbits, thanks for watching and bye for now.
Africa.